welcome back to my channel, She Plans, She Budgets. In today's video, we'll be weekly checking in for my first week of May, so let's get started. Alright, so here is my calendar view for May. If you haven't already seen this video for my May's budget, feel free to check that out. So starting with my expense tracker legend, as you can see here, I like to use purple to represent gas, pink for groceries, which now includes household, blue for personal, yellow for laundry. Household used to be green on its own, but again is now combined with groceries. I use orange for unbudgeted and this light tan color for sinking funds. And I like to keep that clip right here, but I'm going to move it out the way. And I also like to keep my transactions recorded in this mini notebook right here. And for today, I will be using the expense trackers from Ramina Rosa, as well as Hazel Creation Studio, which are both found on Etsy. Okay, so starting with May 1st, as you can see here, I had 3 bills due. The first one was Scribble Prints Co., where I have the monthly subscription of the Ultimate Mystery Kit. And then Verizon is my cable and Wi-Fi bill. And then the third bill was T-Mobile for my cell phone. And in total, that was $218, all paid on the 1st. So I'm going to go ahead and check that off. All right, so next for the 2nd, I believe I only had one transaction, which was from my personal fund. My boyfriend and I ordered some tacos and I treated us, and that was for $35 on the 2nd. And then next on the 3rd, we ate out again, or should I say ate in, at Wawa. Had some hoagies and that cost $24 on the 3rd. Okay, and then on the 4th, we ate out at Panda Express for $23. And we did a bunch of eating out because you'll see that we didn't go grocery shopping until later on in the week. Typically, we will go around payday or like much closer to when we did go. So that we can have food, you know, and just cook at home. But we did, we did prolong going grocery shopping. So I think it was the 6th when we finally went. So that's why we were eating out the first few days of the week. All right, and then next for the 6th, that is when we finally did go to grocery shopping. We went to both Aldi's and ShopRite and spent a total of $331. And we had quite a few transactions this day. I'm sorry. Okay, so we had these transactions for groceries from Aldi's and ShopRite for $331. And then just flipping over to my sinking funds page really quickly, we did have several transactions as well. So all 3 of them took place on the 6th. We spent $9 on self-care for coconut oil at Aldi's. And then we spent $22 from the Pets Fund for cat food and litter at Aldi's. And then later on, we went to Walmart where we got some toiletries and spent $51. So again, all of that happened on the 6th. And then I have this broken down into 2 transactions only because we did go out in the morning to do some shopping. And then we went back out again in the afternoon. And so when we went back out again in the afternoon, we went to a second ShopRite and spent an additional $57 just to see if they had some things that we were looking for in the first ShopRite, because you know the first ShopRite was out of some things we were looking for, so we went to a second one. and spent an additional $57. That's why these transactions are not all combined. And then when we went out to the second ShopRite, we also went to Walmart, and that's when we had these second self-care transactions. And then because I went back out and spent more on self-care, I ended up actually going over by $5. So that $5 came out in my personal fund. So a lot of spending on these 6. And then finally for the 7th, I did order some things off of Amazon, and the total was $45.75 from my personal fund. And then lastly, my boyfriend and I did some laundry, and we put $10 on our laundry card. All right, so that was all of my transactions for the week. And as you can see here, I did have one no spend day on Cinco de Mayo. So I'm going to go ahead and put down my no spend sticker. I like to use these stickers from the Coffee Break Planner, found on Etsy or at her standalone shop. And here are the stickers. So just go ahead and grab one and place that down on the 5th. All right, so now we are ready to weekly check in, and let me go ahead over to that page. All right, so here is my weekly check-in page. So for week 1, I did have a payday on May 1st, as you've seen in my calendar view. So let's go ahead and take a look at paycheck number 1 to see what I added for each category. All right, so here is my paycheck 1. Feel free to check out this video if you haven't seen it already. It is currently posted. So for my sinking funds, I did go ahead and add $490. For cash envelopes, I added a total of $725, and the breakdown goes as $130 for gas, $575 for groceries and household, $20 for laundry, and then $250 for my personal fund. So those are the numbers that I added during week 1. Okay, so let me just go ahead and jot those numbers down. All right, and then nothing is budgeted or added in for unbudgeted. Okay, so now that we have this down, let me just go ahead and take this page out, and we're going to flip back over to the calendar view. All right, so now that we're back at the calendar view, as you can see here, I use purple for gas. So right now I don't have any purple stickers down, and that's because I did not spend any money for gas. So for gas for spent, I'm going to just go ahead and write $0, which means I should still have 130 remaining. For groceries and household, that is represented by pink, and I have 2 of those, so let me grab my calculator. So 331 plus 57 equals 388. So I spent a total of 388. Out of 575 which leaves me a total of $187 remaining. Okay, next for laundry, which is represented by yellow, and I have one sticker for that, and I spent $10. And that was out of 20, so I should have $10 remaining. Personal, I gave myself $250, and that is represented by all the blue stickers. So to total that, I have 35 plus 24 plus 23 plus 5 plus 45 and 75 cents equals $132.75. And that is the total that I spent this week. So $132.75 out of $250. And I should have $117.25 remaining. All right, and then next for sinking funds, which is in this tan color, I have 2 transactions. So that is 51 plus 31, which equals $82. All right, and then the remaining on that is as follows. So let me just go back to sinking funds really quickly. If you haven't seen this video, feel free to check this out. It is posted as well. I started the month off of May, or I started the month for May off with $1,766. Then I added in $490, which totals $2,256. And then I've spent $82 in my first week, which means I should have $2,174 remaining. All right, so that was $2,174. And then for unbudgeted, I don't have any unbudgeted expenses, so that is also 0 and nothing left to remain. All right, so these are my final numbers for this weekly check-in. So let me go ahead and put this back where it belongs. All right, and let me go ahead and grab my cash envelopes and zoom out. So these are my cash envelopes in this mini happy planner. And I just contain all of them here. So starting with gas, I should have $130. Okay, and it matches what it says on the back. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 125, 130. All right, so that is all there. Groceries should have 187. 50, 100, 120, 140, 160, 170, 180, 185, 86, 87. Okay, perfect, all there. Laundry should have $10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so my personal, I no longer take out in cash. This is the balance that's on my debit card as far as my personal fund. So I do have a total of $117.25 remaining as a designated personal fund in on my debit card. And then next for sinking funds. So we can count the two envelopes that I've used, which was self-care and pets, and then the other ones I will just show the balance for. So vacations currently has $750 in there. Self-care is now at $0. As you can see, pets should have $24. 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. All right, car maintenance has 300. Gifts have 70. My 30th birthday has $540. Vet and grooming has $240. Home projects has $210. Lawn care has $40, and that is everything. This envelope begins in June. This envelope begins in July. I'm currently not funding eating out, and household is now combined with groceries. So these are the envelopes currently inactive, and then everything else is active. And as you guys know, I am saving for a debt snowball, but I will give more update on that in my debt tracker video, which will be coming up in the next week. All right, so everything is checked in, and let's just go back to the calendar view real quick. So I checked in all of my personal expenses, sinking funds, groceries, laundry. All right, so that is pretty much it for today's video. I had only one spend day this week, which is pretty good. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.